process is getting results. And so, there was a couple moments about a month and a half ago where guys wanted to change some of the things that we were doing from a physical perspective. And my challenge to them was, we can do that. But that's what we've done in the past. And in order to be better than we've been, is we got to do things differently. And at the end of the conversation, the guys agreed that it's a lot of work, it's hard. But that's where success lies, is in the hard. It's not the easy. I think that's what, this group is been growing, is a hard mindset. And going through that training every day. And then obviously learn for each game. I think every game presents different challenges, sometimes coming from behind, sometimes holding the lead. And what really excited me about this game was in the 85th minute that they had the ball in our defensive third, and we pressed out of that shape. And that's something that we went over against LA, where we could see a lot of space, and we don't know why it was, but I just saw a change in mentality in the 85th minute escape. And again, all the credit goes to the guys that are really playing some great stuff. And more importantly, just the cohesiveness, the camaraderie between the group. It's a real pleasure to work with these guys and to be a part of the group. Again, I think for us, the biggest challenge isn't the hard opponents. It's us to be better than we were before. That's what we talk about internally, and the guys are doing a good job of that.
And then kind of on a similar note, it seems like you guys have really made home field advantage a thing again, kind of made this a fortress. What do you think has gone into that, and how much has that maybe helped you guys going into this season?
Yeah, again, I think the game of football is about taking your chances, and I think we left a few on the table tonight. I think we created some really good opportunities, but when the guys are finishing, it puts you in a position where, because again, I don't think home field is an advantage when the game starts. There's got to be a mechanism in which opposing teams start to feel like this place is overwhelming. It usually has to do with the scoreline. So scoring first, playing solid defensively, we'll continue to put us in a position to make this big and great effective.
Pablo, great win. You're coming off a couple of disappointing results, perhaps. The draw in LA and the loss in Mexico. What's your approach in overcoming and avoiding maybe focusing on the negative? Do you focus on the games and the things that happen in those games, or is it water off a duck's back and you just look forward? Because whatever you did worked out well.
Yeah, no, I think every situation is different. I think going from the Mexico game to the LA game, given that there were so many changes to the group, it made no sense to park on that game. But then going, the LA game, it was an important game because again, I think one of the things that we've established with the group is chemistry, and so the expectations of what the LA game should look like from our perspective. Again, always focusing on us, and so obviously after the game, and obviously before the game, if you draw on the road, you say that's a decent point, but the way it manifested itself, and then scoring on the last play of the game, I've never seen a group so upset and so ready to get back on it and prove to themselves that we can finish games the right way. And so, again, I think the best thing for a coach is when you have players that feel worse than the coach after performances that are horrible. And we have a locker room of quite a few guys that made sure that everyone understood the way he goes and how he goes. And so, again, we go as the leaders go. And tonight, everyone agreed with the performance of the play. The words that were spoken in the locker room feel like it was the group.
Lots of superlatives to go around tonight for a lot of players. Gomez, Luna. But looks like Crooks is starting to come into the team. Is that him coming to them, or is the team coming to the way Matt plays.
Yeah, I think that's, again, I think everything takes time to really gel and get a really good understanding. You know, I think Chris has a really good relationship playing in that right half space with Andres, right? And I think that's taking time to develop, understanding the movements of the particular players. Last year, Andres had a really hard time working behind defenses. He always wanted to feed to them engage in a 1v1. Now that this, you know, that they found a connection, Andres is getting behind and is feeding. So I think it's a little bit of both. And again, I just think it's very difficult, even at, you know, with Chris' experience to adjust to. It's a fast league, it's a transition league, it's a physical league, and culturally as well. I mean, we have half our team are Latinos, and so it takes time when at times you can't speak the same language to have a really good understanding of what my teammate likes, what he doesn't like, and it's just great to see Chris just coming to his own and he's playing extremely well.
Pablo, your years playing and your years coaching, how many center backs have you played with and coached who, like Brian Garrett, think it's a good idea to go on a 60-yard run and beat multiple lines and shred everything?
You know, back in the day, DJ, that was the kind of like the wild card. When you had a player that was capable of breaking lines with the dribble. Any more in the modern game, you're thinking about your structure to attract pressure to then find a pivot who's unmarked. But again, I think those type of moments, again, that's why I always say it's a player's game. I think some of our movements today weren't prescribed, but it's a feel thing. And after the game, again, I always ask the guys, you know, why did you win this game? What was it about this game that made it click? And Lena brought up, you know, the fact that he felt free. He felt like, you know, the combinations that they were creating just brought joy to him. And I think in this case with Vera, it's the same type of thing. You know, you've got to make plays. And obviously, you don't coach 60-yard standards, but what it does do is it puts a question mark in the defensive into our opponents as to whether or who's going to track this guy. So it's just a little wrinkle, but it's great.
You had to play Phillip out of position tonight at right back, and they clearly wanted to go at him and did go at him multiple times. What did you think of his performance defensively?
Yeah, I think in the first half, you know, he was being isolated, obviously. I think for the most part he did a pretty good job. In the second half, made an adjustment where the pivot on the right side, which is going to be okay more times than not, was doubling down, and Andres is working to double down if Andres is there or Ojeda. And I think we did a really good job in the second half of nullifying some opportunities, and then Jake Ladd sweeping up as well. So again, a really collective effort, and again, it's football. They're going to try to find where you're vulnerable. But again, for Phil playing out of position against speed players, Ainsel last week, and now this gentleman this week, you know, I thought he's done a really good job for us.
Given that Colorado came in here and is the one team that's won in their 6 games here, and given the fact that they've stayed, you know, within shouting distance here in the West early on, what do they have this year? What do you have to prepare for Saturday night?
Yeah, well, again, they revamped that whole group and brought in a lot of guys from Europe. And again, with the goalkeeper, they got, you know, a center back in Lopito who's, you know, playing extremely well as a young center back, and Mihailovic in the middle of the field, you know, forget what his name is, their striker has been putting balls in the back of the net. And so, again, I think when you change things, it can go either way. They've really hit some different stride this year. They're a very dynamic team. They like to get after the ball, and they're very direct in the way they play. And so for us, you know, I go back to that game that we played here, and it was a game that I felt like we were in control. But you know, we let a couple moments really derail us mentally, and kind of lost our mojo. And then just looking back at that game, it was a game that we had a lot of reflection on as a group. And so from that game, I think we've come a long way. And now the onus is on us to look for the performances where you defense.
Pablo, Ese primer partido desde hace semanas cuando Chicho no metió el gol ni asistencia. ¿Qué viste de los otros jugadores que subieron su juego en este partido para ayudar con los goles y asistencias?
Sí, yo creo que es normal cuando un jugador como Chicho siempre marca y da asistencia, que los equipos van a marcar, van a poner 2, 3 y van a abrir espacio para otros compañeros. Y Andrés y Luna aprovecharon los espacios que habían, porque le estaban marcando a Chicho con los hombres. O sea, ese es el fútbol, pero contribuyó de otra manera, de la mentalidad, la pasión que tiene a jugar, a defender, a marcar. Hizo 2 o 3 jugadas en nuestro tercio defensivo que fueron espectacular. Y no hay otro 9 que hace ese tipo de acciones para el equipo. Y como le dije después del partido, que si perdemos a Chicho, perdemos nuestro corazón en el grupo.
So the question was, this is the first game in a few weeks that Chicho hasn't notched a goal and assists. What do you think contributed to that? Paulo said that when you have a 9 of Chicho's quality, he opens up space for the rest of his teammates just because the other team put 2 good players on him, and Andres and Luna took advantage of that space. But that Chicho really teams game the other way with his passion and the heart that he has for the team, and how he said earlier tonight that they were towards Chicho, at least a big part of the team.
Y Brian Ojeda, para mí fue uno de los mejores jugadores en la noche. ¿Qué quieres comentar de su partido hoy y lo importante que era para el equipo?
Mira, yo creo que, como siempre digo, que el desarrollo de un jugador toma tiempo. Uno nunca sabe cuando ya está en un nivel, pero yo creo que el Brian sigue sobrepasando las expectativas que tenemos para él y también con el meta. Y yo creo que esos 2 jugando juntos ya se entienden sin mirar. O sea, son el completo en la forma que queremos defender cuando tenemos el balón. Y yo creo que también la cosa que Brian hace, que es fundamental para nuestro grupo, sale presionando del medio campo. A veces cuando el Crooks y el Chicho están en el otro lado de la cancha, él sale con velocidad, con ganas para mover la línea para adelante. Y para mí, como le dije cuando salió del partido, que es el mejor partido que lo ha visto jugar.
So the question was that for him, Brian Ojeda was one of the best players on the pitch tonight, and he's going to comment. I'm saying that Ojeda overcomes a lot of the hurdles that they put for him, and along with the Mecca this year, that they really understand each other. And it's a complete package for the team that they're looking for defensively and offensively. And that Brian really comes out of midfield to pressure first and Chicho on the opposite side, that he comes out with speed and desire to win the ball, that really makes a difference for him.
Y otro, Gavin Beavers está jugando un poco más de lo que hemos visto en el pasado y tuvo unas buenas tapadas en la noche, pero tampoco no se había ocupado. ¿Qué están haciendo para escoger los partidos y que la mesa cambiar?
Sí, nos sentamos antes del año y queremos darle más partidos este año que le dimos el año pasado. Porque el desarrollo de un arquero es diferente que un jugador que juega en la cancha, porque no lo podemos cambiar en el minuto 60, 70. Así estamos, la estrategia que estamos usando es siempre los partidos que jugamos los miércoles hacen 2 cosas. Uno, le da un poco de descanso a Zach para estar fresco para el partido al fin de semana, pero el otro es sumando partidos para el Gavin Beavers, porque para mí es el arquero del futuro del club y lo queremos traer de una manera donde no le ponemos tanto presión con cada partido, pero que sí está listo. Y hoy día yo creo que los tajadas que hizo fueron clave en ese momento y manejó bien la línea de atrás. Así, yo creo que en cada partido va mejorando, va ganando confianza y ayudando al equipo a ganar.
The question was that we've seen Gavin Beavers get more convincing games this season than we did prior seasons. Like, what goes into that decision, and in Mexico and big games. And Pablo says that the development of the goalkeeper is a little bit different than field players, just so you can't sub goalkeepers in the 16th minute. But that Gallons is the future of this club, goalkeeping wise, and that they will keep them ready. So every Wednesday game, it gives a chance for Gallons to get experience in minutes, but also it gives some rest to them.
Bueno, Pablo, nada más quiero hacerte una pregunta con respecto a la posición de la tabla del equipo. Quizás es algo que no te preocupa mucho a ti, a muchos fanáticos les importa, pero con el empate de Minnesota y Galaxy del día de hoy, Vancouver perdieron ante Colorado, se afianza un poco más Real Salt Lake, no con mucha diferencia, pero sí en el primer puesto de la conferencia. Tanto para ti como para el equipo, ¿qué tan importante es estar en una buena posición en la tabla, tomando en cuenta que el año pasado, por el tema del playoff, tuvimos que jugar 2 partidos en Houston?
Claro, yo creo que la meta de nuestro equipo es terminar en los primeros cuatro espacios para mantener un partido de playoffs aquí en casa. Y ahora que nos encontramos arriba de la tabla, es otra mentalidad que es necesario para mantener el nivel. Y en los años pasados siempre venimos por atrás, y ahora sabemos que todos los partidos vamos a recibir mejor esfuerzo de nuestros rivales. Y yo creo que si queremos ser un gran equipo, tenemos que saber cómo manejar los partidos diferentes, el esfuerzo diferente y la mentalidad diferente. Y para mí, los chicos están haciendo un trabajo excelente y queremos seguir de esta manera.
So the question was just in regards to this, I wanted to know how important is that to the team. Pablo just said that this year we're really just focusing on maintaining a top 4 spot so they can get a home playoff game. That in past years have kind of been chasing and getting in the last game decision made to make playoffs. So to just keep that mentality and effort throughout the whole season against the Riders. Anyone on Zoom?
Pablo, felicidades por lo que se está logrando al momento. Solamente 2 cositas. A Phil Kingston, ¿te sientes satisfecho con él porque está rindiendo como un jugador de primera? Y número 2 sería el partido del sábado, ¿cómo vas a enfrentarlo? Porque siempre los partidos contra el Colorado han sido partidos favorables al Real Salt Lake, pero la última vez nos sorprendieron. ¿Cómo ves ese partido?
Sí, primero yo creo que Philip está jugando bastante bien. Hoy día jugó como lateral derecho porque tenemos algunas lesiones y cosas que pasó, pero le hablé y me dijo que se sentía cómodo y en los últimos partidos ha jugado contra jugadores muy rápidos y creo que está ganando mucha confianza en cualquier posición que juega, pero lo más lindo para mí es un jugador bien humilde, que quiere seguir mejorando y yo creo que como todos los jugadores jóvenes, que es un jugador que va creciendo en la experiencia y va a ser un jugador de futuro para nuestro grupo. Y para el partido de Colorado, como dije, yo creo que jugamos con mucho control en el primer tiempo, pero en el segundo tiempo el partido se puso un poco difícil. Y ahora ya aprendimos de ese partido que hay que jugar 90 minutos disciplinado, con muchas ganas y una mentalidad necesaria para ganar los partidos. Así este va a ser un partido difícil, aunque estamos jugando en casa, andan muy bien en la tabla. Y como todos los partidos, tenemos que salir jugando en nuestro estilo, con nuestra mentalidad, para sacar los puntos.
So the first question was just what do you think about Philippines' performance the last few years, and the second was how do you feel about the upcoming of Scarro since last time? Usually results for Scarro kind of going towards us, but last game they kind of shocked us at home and we lost. To answer the first question, Pablo says that Philip is just a really nice, humble player who's always willing to learn. He spoke to him about playing right back like he did today, and that Philip said he felt comfortable, but that he stepped up just due to injuries. But that he did a good job. And as for the second question, the last game that we played Colorado at home, that they controlled the first half, but they kind of lost their head in the second half. So I think they should just play 90 minutes of disciplined soccer to kind of maintain that focus and mentality for the next Saturday.
Last question on Zoom from Justin for Pablo.
Thank you so much. Hi, Pablo, for your time. Just wanted to get your thoughts on Diego Luna's performance tonight. Obviously, filling the team for a couple games there, now back within big performance tonight.
During those performances,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I think it's a season always has its ebbs and flows for individuals as well as the collective. And I think Diego got off to a rough start for a multitude of reasons. And I think pulling him out of the group, he came into the Chicago game and made a huge difference. And then then he was injured for a game, and then he came in and started against New Mexico, played extremely well, scored a goal. I think last weekend against LA he was phenomenal, and tonight I think he followed that up with his best performance of the season. And so I think Diego's in a great run of form on both sides of the ball, just super committed, and really led by his actions tonight on both sides of the ball. I thought he was tremendous, and in order for us to be a very good team, Diego's got to put in those type of performances that he has in the last few games he's played. So just super happy for his development, his growth as a fantastic young player with a great mindset and his ability to contribute on both sides of the ball.
Thanks, Pablo.
Thank you.
Thanks, Evan.
Gracias.